Before we begin this morning prayer, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Good morning. It's Sunday, and whether you're coming into this day full of peace or carrying heaviness you can't quite name, I want you to know something. You're in the right place. This space is here for your soul, to breathe, to be held, to be renewed. Let's not rush. Let's begin slowly, gently, like a soft sunrise, warming the edge of a cold night. Let's give your soul room to stretch and wake up. Take a deep breath in and let it out. One more. Let your shoulders relax. Let your mind slow. Let your spirit open. God, this Sunday morning, I come to you not with perfection, but with honesty. I come as I am, maybe tired, maybe distracted, maybe unsure what I need, but I come, and I ask that you meet me here, in the quiet, in the pause, in this sacred space where I don't have to prove anything. God, I need renewal today, not just energy for my body, but restoration for my spirit, not just relief from pressure, but a deep reset from the inside out, because the week has been long. I've carried more than I realized. I've poured out more than I refilled, and my soul is weary, not broken, not defeated, but tired. So I sit here with you and ask for new strength, new peace, new hope, not the kind I have to chase, not the kind I have to manufacture, but the kind that comes from simply being near you. You know every part of me. You know what drained me this week. You know what I struggled to say out loud. You know what I'm still carrying, even though I told myself to let it go. You know what I lost, what I hoped for, what I feared, what I buried under smiles and small talk. And still, you love me. Still you meet me here with grace, not lectures, with comfort, not correction, with presence, not pressure. So I exhale now, fully. I let go of the need to be strong for everyone. I let go of the urge to get it all right. I let go of the tight grip I've had on things I can't control. This is Sunday. This is Sabbath. This is holy ground. Not because of anything I've done, but because you are here. So God, let this morning be a turning point. Let this be the day I come home to myself again. The day I stop pushing so hard. The day I stop pretending I'm okay if I'm not. The day I let myself be healed, not through effort, but through trust. Let your presence wash over me like water. Let it soften what's hard. Let it wake what's numb. Let it restore what's dry and stretched thin. I don't need big answers right now. I just need you, your nearness, your voice, your steady presence holding me together. So I welcome you fully, God. No walls, no filters, no defenses, just my open soul and your open arms. If this part of the prayer spoke to you, let us know in the comments below. What are you asking God to renew in you this Sunday? God, as I sit in this space with you, I feel something loosening, something softening, like the tension I've held in my chest is finally beginning to let go. Like the invisible weight I've carried all week is starting to lift, one breath at a time. This is what renewal feels like. Not dramatic, not loud, but real, gentle, slow, holy. And I need more of it, not just in this moment, but throughout this day, because there's still a lot ahead. There are decisions to be made, people who need me, thoughts that will try to pull me away from peace. So God, I ask for your help in staying here with you. Help me remember this stillness isn't something I earn, it's something I receive. Help me believe that rest is sacred, not selfish. That quiet doesn't mean I'm falling behind. That slowing down isn't weakness, it's wisdom. This world teaches me to hustle, to prove my worth, to do more, achieve more, be more. But you remind me that I'm already enough, right now, as I am. Not because of my to-do list, or my accomplishments, or my image, but because you made me. Because you see beyond all of that, straight into my soul, and call it good. So today, I choose to believe you. I choose to stop striving for what I already have. Your love, your acceptance, your peace. Let that truth sink deeper than any insecurity. Let it be the foundation I stand on today. When doubts whisper, "You're not doing enough," I'll hear you louder saying, "You are enough." When fear says, "You can't handle this," I'll remember, "You're walking with me." When shame tries to replay my past, I'll listen for your voice that says, "You are free." God, I know renewal doesn't always mean a total reset. Sometimes it's just one layer of heaviness peeled back, one corner of my soul lit up again, one small spark of hope reignited, and I'll take it. Whatever you want to give me today, whether it's quiet strength, unexpected joy, or just the ability to breathe deeper, I receive it with an open heart. Renew my trust, Lord, not just in you, but in myself, in the journey, in the process. Because sometimes I lose sight of how far you've brought me. I focus so much on what's missing, I forget what's healed. I forget the prayers you've already answered, the battles you've already won, the places you've already met me when I thought I was alone. So let today also be a day of remembering. Remind me how faithful you've been, how gently you've carried me, how often you've whispered truth into my confusion, how patiently you've waited for me to come back when I wandered. You never gave up on me, not when I was distracted, not when I was bitter, not when I was numb, not even when I was ashamed of how far I drifted. You stayed, and you're staying now. So I rest in that, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, deeply. I let my soul lay down on the bed of your love. No more pretending, no more performing, no more pushing through, when what I need is to pause and be with you. If this part of the prayer spoke to you, write Amen in the comments and share one thing you're choosing to release today. God, now that I've slowed down, now that I've opened the door to stillness, I realize how long it's been since I truly felt safe in silence. Not silence that feels empty or lonely, but silence that feels sacred, alive with your presence, full of peace, full of you. And I just want to stay here a little longer, because something in me is being rebuilt right now. I can't explain it, but it's like a soft inner light is flickering back on, something I didn't even know had dimmed. Maybe it's joy, maybe it's hope, maybe it's that quiet kind of confidence that doesn't need applause to feel secure. Whatever it is, God, I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush you. So I keep breathing, I keep receiving, I keep opening up this space inside me for you to do what only you can do. And I pray, renew not just my strength, Lord, renew my perspective. Help me see this life again with fresh eyes. Help me look at the ordinary moments with new gratitude. Help me find beauty in the quiet, purpose in the small things, grace in the waiting. I've spent so many days running ahead of you, so many mornings, starting without checking in, so many moments, operating in survival mode, not soul mode. But not today. Today I come home, not to a perfect mindset, not to some polished spiritual ideal, but to you, to your heart, to your pace, to your wisdom, which says rest is not wasted time, it's sacred preparation. So as I continue through this prayer, I want to bring you the parts of me that still feel tight, the things I'm still holding on to, the fear that whispers I'll lose ground if I slow down, the guilt that makes me feel like I don't deserve peace, the mental loops that try to replay every failure, every not enough, every why did I do that. God, renew my mind. Let stillness not just settle in my body, but in my thoughts. Let your calm become the new rhythm of my inner world. Let me no longer be at war with myself. Speak truth to every lie. Speak kindness where I've been harsh. Speak patience where I've been demanding. Speak love where I've only known pressure. I don't want to carry yesterday's pain into today's promise. I don't want to drag old narratives into new mornings. I want this Sunday to be a reset, not a temporary escape. but a new foundation, a deeper one where I live rooted in truth, not performance, one where I walk with peace, not panic, one where I show up with presence, not perfection. So Lord, as this prayer continues, I ask you to finish what you've started this morning. Fill me, free me, focus me again on what actually matters. You, your love, the people you've given me, the purpose you've planted in me, the peace that passes understanding. If this part of the prayer spoke to your soul, let us know in the comments. What is God gently awakening in your heart today? God, as this morning unfolds, I feel you clearing space in me. Space where worry used to live. Space where noise used to echo. Space where guilt used to sit so heavily. Now I feel light coming in. Not because every problem is fixed. Not because life suddenly got easy. But because you are here, and your presence always shifts the atmosphere. Even when nothing outside me changes, something inside me is changing. I'm not afraid to face this day anymore. I'm not too empty to pour out again. I'm not too broken to walk in purpose. I'm becoming whole, not because I earned it, but because you're healing me. You're rebuilding my heart from the inside. You're reminding me that soul renewal isn't a dramatic moment. It's the gentle decision to keep coming back to you, again and again. One breath, one prayer, one quiet morning at a time. God, on this Sunday, help me bring this peace into the way I live. Let it touch how I treat people. Let it shape how I speak to myself. Let it slow me down before I react. Let it guide the way I move through the hours ahead. I don't want to forget this stillness as soon as I step into the rest of the day. So give me reminders, Lord, little moments of grace to bring me back here. A deep breath before I speak. A quiet pause before I reply. A moment of awe when sunlight hits the floor just right. A kindness I didn't expect. A softness in someone's eyes. Let these be my cues, my signs, my reminders that soul renewal isn't a once-a-week event. It's a lifestyle, a rhythm, a constant invitation from you. And I want to say yes to it, again and again, even when I'm busy, even when I'm overwhelmed, even when I forget. Because this peace is worth protecting. This clarity is worth cultivating. This rest is worth choosing. Let me not fill up today with unnecessary weight. Let me not chase what you haven't asked me to carry. Let me not overcommit, overschedule, overpromise. Let me move lightly. Let me stay soft. Let me remember that I can live from a place of being filled, not frantically trying to earn my worth. God, thank you for the reset that's happening in me right now. Thank you for not waiting until I had everything together. Thank you for meeting me in the middle of the mess. Thank you for seeing through my weariness and speaking directly to my soul. You always know what I need, even before I do. You knew I didn't need more to do. You knew I didn't need a checklist or a plan. You knew I needed presence, peace, quiet, grace. So now I'm here, with open hands and a heart that's slowly but surely being made new. I won't waste this moment. I'll let it soak in. I'll let it shape the rest of my day. And I'll keep returning here as often as I need. Because you're not just the God of Sunday mornings. You're the God of every moment I choose stillness. Every time I whisper your name. Every time I choose presence over panic. If this part of the prayer brought you deeper into peace, write Amen in the comments. What is one way you want to protect your soul's peace today? God, I can feel that something inside me is different now. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, but it's real. There's a stillness now where there was striving. There's a gentleness where there was harshness. There's a calm where there was inner chaos. And I know that's not from me, it's from you. You've been meeting me in the quiet, in the breathing, in the moments where I didn't even have words. Just the ache of needing you close. And you showed up, not with noise or demands, not with pressure or judgment, but with presence, a steady, grounding, soul-renewing presence. And now, I don't want to go back to the way things were before. I don't want to forget this stillness, the moment that noise creeps back in. I don't want to abandon this peace just because life gets busy again. So I ask you, teach me how to live from this place, not just visit it, not just come back when I'm burnt out, but live from here, lead from here, love from here. Let this be my new baseline. Let soul renewal be my habit, not my last resort. Let your presence be my fuel, not just a quick fix. Let rest be part of how I worship, not just a break, but a practice. And God, when I fall into old patterns, when I slip back into hurry, when I forget to breathe, when I trade peace for productivity, pull me back gently. Remind me who I am. Remind me that my worth doesn't live in my schedule. Remind me that my value isn't in what I check off today. Remind me that my identity is safe in you, no matter how much I get done, because you're not rushing me. You're not measuring me by outcomes. You're just here, inviting me again into rest. So I breathe again, and I pray again, and I return again, because I know you never left. Even when I got distracted, even when I filled my calendar more than I filled my spirit, even when I said yes to everyone but myself, you waited, you whispered, you stayed. And today I finally slowed down long enough to hear you again. And it's everything I didn't know I was missing. God, let this Sunday be a turning point, not just for today, but for the way I live. Let it change how I talk to myself. Let it change how I treat my body. Let it change how I respond to stress. Let it change how I connect with others. Let the soul renewal I've received today overflow into every interaction I have. Let it show up in how I speak with grace instead of sharpness, in how I listen with presence instead of impatience, in how I move with awareness instead of anxiety. Because when I'm rooted in peace, I bring peace with me. When I've met you in the stillness, I reflect that stillness wherever I go. So let today be more than quiet time. Let it be soul transformation, and let that transformation ripple into the week ahead. If this part of the prayer stirred something new in your heart, share I receive it in the comments. What part of your life are you asking God to help you slow down and renew? God, before I step out of this space, before I move into whatever this Sunday holds, I want to linger just a little longer with you, because something holy happened here. You met me in the silence. You filled me where I was empty. You reminded me of what really matters. And now, I don't want to rush away from this feeling, this groundedness, this gentle clarity that has settled deep inside my soul. God, thank you. Thank you for slowing me down. Thank you for speaking softly when everything else was loud. Thank you for not needing me to be put together to come to you. You never once asked me to impress you. You just asked me to be with you. And being with you, it changes me. It slows the storm inside me. It calms my breath. It gives me the space to be honest, to be human, to be held. So now, as I prepare to live the rest of this day, I ask you to keep walking with me. Walk with me into conversations that might feel awkward or tender. Walk with me into rest that I sometimes resist. Walk with me into laughter, into meals, into pauses in the afternoon sun. Walk with me through every moment, not just the big ones. And when the noise picks back up, because it will, help me carry this quiet with me. Help me remember I can return to stillness anytime. I don't need perfect conditions. I just need awareness. I just need breath. I just need you. God, I pray over my heart as I move forward. Keep it soft. Keep it open. Keep it grounded in grace. Let this Sunday be more than a pause. Let it be a new beginning, a new rhythm, a new commitment to listen before reacting, to rest before rushing, to be before trying to perform. I don't want to go back to striving. I don't want to forget what this felt like, to be full again, to not just survive the week,
but to enter it with peace, to live from a soul that's rooted in love, not anxiety. So help me honor this gift. Help me protect this peace, not with control, but with intention. Help me schedule time for rest like I schedule everything else. Help me create margin in my life for joy, for beauty, for stillness. Let soul renewal be part of how I live, not just how I recover. And God, for anyone listening who's still feeling tired, still wondering if they'll ever feel whole again, wrap them in extra grace today. Let them know this isn't the end of their story, that their soul can be restored, that their heart can feel light again, that joy can return, that you aren't finished yet. You're still healing, still renewing, still whispering hope into the cracks of their weary places. Let this day be sacred for them too, a day of softness, of breathing, of reconnecting with what truly matters. Thank you again, God, for showing up, for staying close, for never rushing me. Go into this day knowing you're not alone. Grace is with you, peace is within you, and you are deeply, deeply loved. Amen.